Hello, 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 guys. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're all well. How are we doing today? Hope everybody's well and keeping well. We are going to be playing some Tark. So, all right, let me see here. I was going to do something. Need a stem. New weekly. Are you serious? Give me new weekly. Elimination. Scavs. 40 scavs. All right, guys. Okay, we need actually 6. Yeah, let's go to SJ6. Okay. And I'm at a dome because if we get overweight, we need something. Two meltdowns should do us enough. So, guys, my main objective is to double my money tonight. I've got 5 mil, and the aim is to double that. So, we're going to use a kit, half decent kit, and we're going to push in this roll line, and we're going to push off to do our best to hopefully now, as I say this, make some money. So, we're going to try our best. Okay, so how is everybody? How's everything going? So we just have to aim and see if we can get a server. Let's see. Alright, guys. Sorry, it's just making sure that everything's going well on my end and make sure that you guys have the stream going well. Alright, we just spawned in, guys. Let's get going. Okay, where's my game? Alright, there we go. So we spawned. Where did we spawn? We spawned right by a road to customs. Alright, so we're going straight over to the smugglers area. So we'll go to the smugglers area, loot it up, and we're just gonna run it. So this is my plan, guys. I'm just gonna be running loot runs and keeping you talking. If you fucking feel like any questions, as best I can, if you want to know where to loot or anything, just let me know. And hopefully, I'll start showing you some spots you may not known before. If not, if you already known, maybe you'll see something new in the stream that you haven't picked up before. So let me know if there's any spots you would like to see me run. But Shoreline's a spot I like running because it's a big open map, not many PvP. And it's not that I don't want to hide from PvP. It's just of late I feel like it's nice to just go in and loot stuff up. It's one of the reasons why I still play Tarkov. It's still fun. The loot aspect is definitely one of the better aspects than compared to other games. But yeah. We're just gonna fill up our rigs and see what we can get. There we go. He's dead. Got him. Okay, nothing spawned here. Let's deal with this guy as soon as we can, guys, because we just don't want unnecessary noise. Right. So I've been watching a few videos, see what people say. There has been one of these. Like, this is a place people have been saying a lot. Like, so I do not take credit for making this original route, but I do say that this route is quite well known of. But we're gonna give it a try. I hear scavs. I do have to kill scavs in this area if I think I've a quest to kill. I'm not sure if it's targets or scavs. Sniper? Oh, that's not a good sign. So I might be looking our way. Stuff spawns here. On the tables. Some screws. I'm not sure if they're propane. So you just have to be careful of being sniped from outside this. So the plan is loot as much as we can. And this time I brought money. I did not bring money, so we're kind of screwed that way. So we'll have to go Red Rebel. Unless I find money. Which hopefully I do. And food is worth a lot of money, guys. So if you didn't know that, like, basically food is skyrocketed. So I don't know what skyrocketed food in this wipe, but I feel like compared to last wipes, it's just amazing how much money you can make off simple picking up like a 20 odd food bits. Like all these bits here. Not so much the water. I just picked up the water in case I need, like, worst case scenario, my stomach gets shot out or something. Or one of these stems. Something. Why does it sound like a tank helmet? Jesus Christ, do you need to keep feeling me and everything? There's technical supplies out this way. Oh! Contact close, contact close. PvP. Oh, cheater. Oh, that is aimbot. If I'd seen it, there was no recoil there. Holy mother of shit. That was real unfortunate. Oh, first raid, guys. First fucking raid. I don't know. Actually, maybe he's not. Maybe he's just a real good player, but it felt like no recoil. Holy shit. Let me see. I just don't know. That's real unfortunate, guys. Yeah, I just don't know. I just feel like this guy had a sussy vibe with him. I understand he may have been the best player ever, but I just Tarkov's just a weird place right now. You just don't know what to trust, what you're doing. That instance there, I just felt like no recoil. Like he had no recoil cheat. And obviously stats are stats. Like you can't really go off them. You can go off them, but it's like it's a double-edged sword. All right, guys. Let's lighten up the mood and get some. Where was I now? All right. There we go. All right. Banana effects. Let's go. All right, guys. We're just gonna sub up the left kits. The point of these routes are I'm trying to illustrate is risk and reward, but I guess it's not showing off there. But you saw from that like wee bit like how much we're getting. Get a free change. See if we can get something harder. PMC interchange. All right, let's go one more. I roll one more time. The labs. Okay, no point in accepting that quest anymore. Okay, what is going on with this whole thing? I just find the ad presets not working anymore, guys. It's really weird today. Yeah, thought I was gonna error. Okay. My stash is an absolute mess, guys, so do forgive me. What is this mask on? What is going on? Jesus Christ. So we're gonna mainly focus on probably what do you say more the keep the sniper because I need it. Trying to get rid of magazines and crap that I don't need. Now people may argue and say this that's the extraction. So people may say that 5 mils decent money, but like at this point I want to double my money and get to the point where I'm just like sitting comfortably. Especially now that I'm pushing for prestige and stuff. And I need to be pushing heavy in PvP. So this is kind of a launch point. Oh, did I hit that button? Yeah, I did. So I'm buying stuff in bulk that I know I'm going to use. See that one on these BT. Yeah. If you don't have access to these guys, PP is real cheap at the moment. So I'm going to run a suppressor on this. This is not a cheap build, but there you go. I'm gonna rock it. But we're gonna try it. What ammo did I have in it? BT, 5 rounds of BS. Let's load out the rest of the BS. Just 10 rounds. Okay. So we're gonna go up here. We should have some BT, PP, PP. Do I have meds up here again? I do need cash, so 12k, and we get some meds. So right, I'm gonna push off. D20. We're gonna go off with I could do 16 spaces, and that uses up your 12 spaces. So, and we plus we get a wee bit more in terms of like a 2x2. Let's go. Oh, Jesus Christ, it's warm. Right, sorry guys, I had to step away. Hope these are all. So we're gonna go back in. I want to try and make some profit. I'll tell you one thing, guys. Next week's gonna be a totally different atmosphere here. So I'm gonna be playing a game called Broken Arrow. It's a totally different strand of game from what we play. So we're gonna be playing this, and it's gonna be an RTS, and it's new on the market. I will promote anyone look at it because it is definitely the best on the market that's coming out. It is one of the best games. Since we got a server now, and hopefully things will go our way. Alright, let's go. Ah. Let's go. Where do we spawn? We spawn by the antenna? Okay. No, let's go and start recording. So yeah, guys, currently just sorting a few background things. Something's going on here, but all right. What the hell is this going on? Computer wants to open up files that I didn't expect it. Right. We're pushing off here. We're going to go straight to this back to where we were, and hopefully we have better luck. We're going to have to be quick though. I don't know if that guy spotted us beforehand. That's the thing. I just don't know. It was a bit weird. I felt very weird there. He just snapped onto my position and just head tapped me every bullet. Which is unfortunate. Alright, we got the big open run. Okay, come on, give me up, give me up. Nothing. No. Same again, guys. We're just picking up what we can. Do I have plates in this? I do. Thank God. For a second I was worried. So, alright. Go up to the GL, see if we can get any long range scopes. CBJ, that's 100% a good. Something 855. So that's for decent. I'll just leave that. Is there a box over here, I thought? Instruction box? No, let's not spawn here. So. There you go, guys. Food Tarkov is one of the big things. It's definitely going for a good hefty price because of the trade, and it's just good hydration food. That's a decent T-plugs. But I heard something. You're an RPD anyway. Okay. Look on the shelves, look everywhere, guys. These tables look like. There we go. Chill set water filter. Gunpowder's alright. Sell for a decent price until I find the better stuff to change of. These toolboxes do have, or the ration boxes do have decent, because it gives you a lot of ration stuff, and the rations are 100% in this game are worth picking up. because they are worth a ton. Helixes, I'm not sure if any of you guys are stuck on the hideout stuff, but yeah, 100% worth coming here. I ran out here like a stupid fella because that is an open space. So, right, I'm happy enough to content with that. We're going to go up here and just start looting this area. There's risks of going on these open top of these containers for ammo spawns, but I'm not doing that today. Because of open terrain and snipers. So, but we're going to keep pushing on, get some money. Come on, just keep flowing in there. Okay. Just a wee bit. Check WD-40. I cannot remember if it's worth anything, but I'm picking it up anyway. Better picking it up and then figuring out it's worth nothing than having nothing. There's fuel. Too big for my liking. Don't want it. Jackets are here. Jackets are worth the find because they do give you a bit of like keys, chance, monies. Like if you are struggling to find a bit of cash in raid, you can find it in jackets. So yeah, there's a hand drill. Oh, hand drill, hand drill. There we go. Ditch that. The water filter there, put that there. Put that there, put that there. Hand drills are worth a ton at the moment. It's got to do crafting. So there you go, some stims. Some stims can spawn here. You have med bags, you have rare loot. I know rare loot can spawn here sometimes. But just yeah, all you're doing is checking the spots, guys. Check your weapon boxes, check your anything you feel like viable. It is worth picking up. Okay, green gunpowder, 100% worth picking up. It's worth a ton. Checking these shells for balls. Metal scissors are worth like a wee bit, I think. Not worth as much as they used to, but I'm not totally sure, guys. We're gonna test this out today. Yeah, 20k straight to the therapist. What I'm gonna do? I'm gonna unload a mag. Normally, I wouldn't do this, but so for example, I just want to make space, keep my ammo. I do not want to lose my 60 rounder. So, and then we've got a bit out here to look at. Right here on top of these sofas for loot chance. Buses, tables, everything, toolboxes. GM counters, are they still worth something, guys? I do not know. I think they're worth more than that flathead screwdriver. Let's just take that instead. Batteries, all rare loot comes spawns here. Weapon box, might get something worth here. Well, that's definitely worth. There are the metal scissors. Yes, lamps. So guys, normally a good thumb rule if you are looting and in Tarkov, you want 10k per slot. So say this bandage alone is worth 5k, it ain't worth picking up. But if it's worth 20k or 10k above, it's worth picking up. That is the thumb of rule that people generally play with. So if you're new to the game and you want to find out like how to fucking what you should be looting, if something's worth more than 10k and it's a single slot item, it's worth picking up. But this will come with time experience, so don't be rushing. Just if you think, oh, I need to drop this, just pick what you can up and get out with what you can. The main thing is in these routes is to survive. And unfortunately, my first raid, I did not show that. So I'm being a bit greedy here, but as greedy has shown me, I'd rather be greedy because I want to go big. And okay. CBJ definitely worth sticking on my butt. So what I'm going to do is stick the PP in here. Stick the CBJ in my butt. Eat this food. Take the helmet. Okay, nothing else. Okay, there's... This table has stuff spawns on it. Jacket in here. Flash drives, so obviously, there you go guys. Flash drives, water rations. I'll get you a Salua if you're struggling for Saluas. This week, right, so at the bottom of this range, there is ammo spawns, there's other bits you can get. here has rare loot of the poo suppressor. I do not know if that's worth something, so let me check about anything I can get rid of. Helix, screws. Yeah, let's just get rid of these because I know they can be iffy on prices. T there. And put that there. Put that in there. And then pick this up. And before I make a move, I'm going to check my car. Okay, yeah, car is here all the time, guys. Currently on Tarkov. And fucking, what do you call it? I'm currently in Shoreline. And there's a bit of loot over here, so we can't hit it. So, advice, if you're crossing in the open, use as much cover as you can before you push in the open. So if there's like a chance of using dead ground, use dead ground. Dead ground's like, it's like valleys, something like that, where you cannot be seen from a certain vantage point. So say if I was up on the rock and I'm sitting in a valley over here and they can't see me, that is dead ground. But yeah, you just want to get in the cover as quick as you can. Hard cover. Don't use bushes, because bushes are not hard cover. Hard cover, anything is going to stop a bullet between hitting you. Okay, there's a bit of tools and stuff spawns over here, so it's worth checking. I may have been unfortunate and got nothing. It's a bit rare, toolbox. So if you don't have money, parkour is in it. Oh yes, that is something I need. Unfortunately, 855 and driver letters not worth that much. Magnets are, I think last time I checked, magnets are worth a wee bit. So we're gonna take them. I'm gonna check up here. Just fuck it, because there you go. Squash. Squash is worth a ton. Get rid of the white tube. Squash is worth more. It should be like 50k. Last time I checked. There's stuff spawns up here, guys. Probably stuff spawns on the bed. I'm not totally sure of all the spots, but yeah, just to show you quickly, power bank right there. Right. Did I have anything here? Spark plug. Get rid of it. Don't need it. Power bank's worth more. Okay. So, two options is to run around and get over, or vault here. And one thing is be careful, because this is definitely a narrow spot, so somebody can push over here on this hill, get you there, catch you, push them from here. Also, someone can get you from there. So, transfer rules, and all I'm doing now is waiting for the extract, which is going to be hopefully our first successful raid here of the night. Keep this up. We're going to do post raid of how much I made, and then we're going to repeat that 2 more to 3 more times and see how we get. The aim is to make double what I currently have, which is 5 million. So I want to make 10 million by the end of this stream, hopefully, guys. So. Okay, guys, so we got out of that raid. Now, hopefully, with things going well, we can sell everything we have. So what I'm going to do is sort my stash, create a lot of space. There we go. So we're going to do the quick showing you of what I'm doing here. What I try to do is separate things that I know are going to sell the trader for a bit. Squash, I do need for find and transfer requests. I think I'll sell it for now, because the find and transfer requests are nice to have, but I'm going to sell everything just to show what guys I'm making per raids. So this is the tedious part. So the best thing you can do is Go to it. 55k. Okay. Then I'm going to go to therapist who I know buys this. And they buy for 15. So there you go, guys. That is the quickest way to find out. Or you can use the Tarkov market. So I know this sells for a lot. So 80k. Okay, so we're currently on 4.9. So that's just a marker there, guys. We can use that. I'm going to sell this. That is worth. And the undercut. Make sure you're undercutting people because 100% they're going to undercut you. 13k. There we go. Sell all your big ticket items first because usually that's the quickest to sell. And then all your other stuff could sell probably later on. Like so. While I'm in raid, I'm hoping to sell all this stuff while I'm gone. Let's go. Therapist might buy that now since it was like 80k for that thing. That is not worth it anymore. So what I'm gonna do, I'm gonna sell everything to therapist as a warner. That goes to therapist. So I'm just checking all these items. 15k, so that's worth me putting up. So I'm gonna put that up for 14.5. 22k, that's worth putting up. 25k. 12k. That's not worth putting up. That's not worth putting up. And that's not worth putting up. So these guys are not worth putting up. That's worth putting up. So 15k again. So that's worth putting up. It's definitely worth putting up. Last time I checked it. I'm keeping this. This is the only item I'm taking out of it, guys. So do not criticize me. I do need it. Pliers, all this stuff can go. Keep the ammo obviously. Sell the sugar. So sell the crap out of everything there. So for therapist items, we are gonna make don't sell food. 100k straight off that. There you go. 100k. Is this helmet worth 63k on the market? Yeah, 63k there. So where is my money stash here? So do I have a money stack? Please tell me I have a free money stack. There we go. So I can tell how much we're going for. A lot of things are selling now, so that's a good thing. GM counters are worth a lot because of barter trades. So it's worth just selling them when you get a chance. And you want to, the thing is with time, guys, you will learn to know what items sell quick and how they're going to sell. So if you think an item's going to sell quicker than another, it's tend to sell the quicker items and let the longer items stay up there. So when you're in raid, hopefully they'll sell. So there we go. See what I mean? Like, I'm having quick turnovers, and the less time I'm in the lobby, the better, because then I am making more money doing that. Okay, CVJ I cannot sell, so I'm going to keep that ammo, because it's not a bad thing to have. And we're going to go with the same loadout we have. That's for a hideout. But yeah, we're going to continue on, guys, and sell everything here. $18k. Okay, that goes to the therapist. Wires are going for 14k. How much are the pliers going for? Come on. 17k, so they're worth selling. So far we're on half a mil, guys, and that's only the first raid. So we're doing really well. Start off point here. Problem is a lot of this is flea market stuff, so you're kind of relying on getting it bought. Like I did complete a quest there though. 2 quests, okay. I made some dollars. Might as well complete these quests. Oh, didn't mean to do that. Lighthouse. I know where that is on the beach. That's by the shore. I do need to plant cameras, so okay, I'm making 2 cameras. So I have to plant the in the village and the thing. So GM counter got sold, so that's a perfect. So 26,000. 24,000. So what you also can do, guys, is say that water ration there, I kept that. I could bring that to a solo and maybe try to flip the solo. It's up to you guys really how you want to do it, but I just tend to sell things. If I know where I'm just trying to make money, just sell things straight away instead of going the long hassle way. The longer I stay out of raid and the longer I stay doing stuff in stash, it means the less money I'm making per time that I'm on. So this is a bit tedious, so I'm on the last few items when they're cutting like fuck, so people are buying quicker and you guys can see what I'm doing. Okay, 14k. Come on. And also, guys, just learn if you need these items to where they go, and then you can also craft stuff. Like this crafts a magnets help craft defibs, which is useful. So there we go. Jesus Christ, guys! Like we're making getting the spot. There's a big backpack too, so we could technically use that. But I won't, because I want to use this loadout to have, so you guys can it can represent you guys using a simple T20, which is 30k off thing or flea market. Get more of this, and hopefully, is that everything off the flea? I do have 5 more offers, and I'm hoping they sell. What way is electric motors? Have they gone up, down? Yeah. Right, guys. So we're gonna come out of raid, and hopefully we can check how much we've made. Then, so I don't want to keep you guys waiting. We're gonna go back. We're gonna go 1900 a bit later. Could bring night vision, which would be helpful, because in case we do run into a late one, at least we have it on us. So I don't know, because this game doesn't tell you when last light is. It's kind of weird. I think last light's in around closer to 9 to 10 o'clock, guys. So it plays that way. But I don't know if that plays different with seasons. So exact same thing, guys. We're gonna try and get some. We can try to get a quest done. We're in here too, so it's a good way of like, oh, making money, but also getting quest done. All you want to do is find the closest PV or POI point, which is like anywhere like control line. There's multiple. The place to avoid is probably resort. Power station's worth hitting if you've got the keys for it. That's the problem, is having the keys. But if you're just running barrel kit, the village, the smuggler's camp, you could run risking down towards the pier, but the pier then again is like it's a choke point, and you if you don't have the extract there, you could just die from getting someone camping there. So I would recommend you would go anywhere but so the villages, not the cottages, because cottages could have high PvP there if Sanitar spawning. Yeah. So currently, right now, I know the bosses are going on, guys. So streets is having their 100% spawn, so they do have it there. But yeah, I just really want to focus on finding as much loot as I can, and if we can do that within three to 4 raids, I'm happy with that. Because this is a build. So what I'm doing right now, guys, is, and I've used it too in Tarkov. If you're sitting, if you know that maybe you're on today for 2 or 3 hours, dedicate a time maybe to make money, because you dedicate them 2 or 3 hours to get ahead of yourself. When you're having, say, a weekend, I'm gonna be on for 6-7 hours. Guess what? Them 6-7 hours, I'm gonna lose money. But now that I've dedicated 2 or 3 hours to making money, I've made 5 mil, where I may lose 2 mil at the weekend. That's 6 hours. So you know what I'm saying, guys. So it's one thing. It's just think ahead right now. This is the reason I'm doing it because I know rightly next week if I'm not playing Broken Arrow, I'll be playing this. And I want to grind to. I'm currently level 49. I need to get to level 55. I want to get Kappa. I want to get Prestige level 1. At least this wipe. But yeah, guys, how are you guys getting on with your progress, your wipe? How are you getting on? Is there anything you're struggling on, or is there anything you're looking forward to, especially now with 1.0 being released? Oh, I forgot the music. I had that music on. Let's go and play it again.
Never slow till I finally prove it. Never listen to the no's, I just wanna keep moving. Yeah, I put out all this art, it's my only medicine. Yeah, everything I do, I'm just being genuine. Yeah, I'm sick of being screwed, feel my own adrenaline. Yeah, I do just what I do, and I hope you let me in, yeah. I'm grateful, oh yeah, able, oh yeah, I'm stable, oh yeah, no label. That's why I was. You know me, I have only a path. I'm lonely, but damn, I'm going to win, yeah.
So yeah, guys. Oh, this is the annoying bit where you're sitting and just waiting in the lobby. Oh. Oh. Oh.
Bitch, you got me fucked up. I don't know what's up. Pour that shit in my cup. We bout to turn up. Crank this shit up so loud. Sounds like we're sold out in front of a whole crowd. We lose control now. Y'all take this shit too personally. Everybody got a different version of me. Everybody gotta be learning from me. Everybody wanna be working with me, and I feel like there's uncertainty and urgency to find out what you wanna be. But honestly, we change our minds constantly, so stop and breathe and find out who you wanna be.
Oh. So yeah, guys, I'm thinking if this breaks into night, there'll be hopefully a good spawn for us. Why not get a server quickly because it's nighttime. Technically, it's creeping into that time, but hopefully that we will dedicate it towards nighttime. We can just shift over and then work on our advantage for looting. I can't remember if cultists spawn on Shoreline. Oh, they do, yeah, they spawn up at the resort. Good thing I'm not going there. I could go to the resort, because I do have my keys. But, as I said, this is minimal. Ooh. Excuse me, but this is minimum risk reward loot I want to get. Like, so as you can see there, guys, I probably made nearly close to a mil. If I sell everything that I've just brought out there, mil easily. So you're looking at pushing. So you're doing raids every 20 minutes. So you're taking a half an hour, 10 minutes sorting out everything, getting it sold, and then rotating back in. You're probably looking at what, 2 mil an hour? Yeah, 2 mil an hour, roughly, if you're making consistent mills. That's not including any like fluctuating. Oh, I found analytics, find this, find that. Okay, I'm gonna back out. I think we'll just have to go for a day raid, guys. I'm not waiting any longer than 6 minutes. Jesus Christ. Any server problems anyone seeing? Because the servers have been a wee bit weird today.
Everyone's got an opinion, so which one you prefer? Cause I'll give you one that's coming from an entrepreneur. Don't give up on your dream if it's what you desire. Yeah, she's got some nice long hair, and you know that she's a bad chick. All the boys stare, can't help it, it's a habit. Clothes that she wears, short skirt and a jacket. I just wanna get her all alone on a mattress. I just wanna have it, I just gotta have it. Rumors all around say her body is fantastic. All natural, not a piece of fur is plastic. Head to her toes, yeah, they say that she's a latch. Yeah, the whispers all around say she has a reputation. Don't believe it till I see it, so I want a demonstration. And I've always learned it better with a hands-on education. So I need a private session if you get what I am saying. And they say that she's not easy, no, she's really complicated. But that only makes it better, and it's got me so fixated. And I'm not the type to wait around, I've never hesitated. But she's got me captivated, so the game, I'm gonna play it, yeah. She's got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. I heard you look good when you're undressed. I heard you like to get away. I heard you like to stay out late. I heard you had a couple boyfriends. I heard they didn't treat you right. I heard you're hated by your girlfriends, 'cause all the guys want you tonight. Yeah, they say she's too hot, they say she's too cold. Where she came from, nobody really knows. They say she looks young, but say she acts old. From everything I've heard, she gets out of control. And all the boys say she was sent from the heavens, but I'm not too sure that this girl is a blessing. She's got the devil's eyes, and they'll cut you like a weapon. She's stuck in my mind like a bad obsession. Got bad intentions. She's got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She's got a body like a coke thing. She likes to keep the party going. These rumors got me feeling lonely. I want that body, baby, show me. She just wants to flirt, so I flirt right back. I just put in work, yeah, I work like that. Got me falling and it hurts, yeah, it hurts so bad. All in and it's worth everything I have. I could feel the butterflies multiply every time I deep inside. Once I feel your skin on mine, though I try, I can't hide all the ways I feel inside. You're everything I want in life. She just wants to flirt, so I flirt right back. I just put in work, yeah, I work like that. Got me falling and it hurts, yeah, it hurts so bad. All in and it's worth everything I have. Got a body and she naughty, never want her off me. Hot like wasabi, hot like some coffee. We drink like a hobby, like to get sloppy. We ain't never stopping. I just wanna drink with this girl all day. I don't wanna think, I just want to play. Keep me underneath the sheets while we sleep all day. I just wanna feed everything I crave. I recall the first day that I met you. How could I forget you? No, I don't regret you. Hope I don't upset you. I miss laying in bed too. Your head up on my chest, you were never second best, boo. Sipping on some liquor, we remember all the good times. Live a little quicker, thinking bigger, wish we could climb. Look up in the mirror, seeing clear for our first time. Just a couple sinners, man, I wish I could reverse time. Yeah, we fake it till we make it, or we break it off and hate it. Getting faded, getting naked, every time I feel impatient. And sometimes I can't escape it, I just wanna feel you shaping. Like my dreams, I can't sit back, I have to chase them. She just wants to flirt, so I flirt right back. I just put in work, yeah, I work like that. Got me falling and it hurts, yeah, it hurts so bad. All in and it's worth everything I have. She just wants to flirt, so I flirt right back. I just put in work, yeah, I work like that. Got me falling and it hurts, yeah, it hurts so bad. All in and it's worth everything I have.
But it's too late now. I remember you and me. How careless
mad, there's no controlling me. My thoughts get so bad, I'm like, I might grab a bat, I don't know my wrath. My blood boils over like, oh God, here goes. I lost all feeling from my head to my toes. You said some shit that I can't let go, so just stay tuned for the rest of the show. So have you ever felt betrayed? Switches how you see things.
Вон он упив!
пидоры меня покоцали, блядь!
So yeah, guys, I'm gonna have to call it there. I'm sorry, Mike was muted there if it didn't come across. I was talking to myself, I guess. But basically, the point was this stream was to showcase Shoreline. Anyway, I can probably do more streams where I showcase more maps of loot spots. But how easy it is if you're having this run of money problems, to make money so you can progress in Tarkov. It is a wee bit of a struggle. I understand that. I've been there myself. It's just I think I had to take the harder pill to swallow, which is me saying, "Oh, I want to go for the bigger loot," which not always works out. But now this is going to showcase going for the low tier loot and gathering a lot of it. Volume sometimes is better than the quality. But yeah, guys. Hopefully, if this, I'm going to try and progress this off stream. So if I'm not streaming this, I will try to progress this off stream, and then I can showcase my results in a video for you guys, and you can judge it yourselves if you think it's worth it doing. If it's not, but yeah, but that's it, guys. I'm gonna call it there. But if you let me know in the comments how you think of the stream, any advice I can you want or anything you want to see in the future videos, maybe you want to see a stream of me doing Star Citizen. I do Star Citizen as well. Broken Arrow will be a game next week. I'll be playing, guys, so I'll be regularly streaming next week. There'll be nothing going on this weekend, so if you are looking for anything this weekend, unfortunately I won't be able to do it. But again, guys, I want to say thank you very much for joining me, and this is Dag One Bravo out. Take care, guys.